So guys, on the day the Indian Prime Minister visited Nigeria, there was report that Wike displayed to have been drunk on that day, meaning he was under the influence of alcohol, according to that report, because of some of the moves that he took, and then he came out to say there was nothing like that. Now, Wike is finally admitting that there was something that went wrong on that day of Indian Prime Minister visit, and he's blaming it on diarrhea. So guys, I'm going to show you the video where all this took. The exact behavior that Nigerians are pointing out to that made it appear as if he was drunk on that day. Just take a look for yourself.
You won't fall and down. Hey! Remember they said this thing about there was also a report that Wike has been barred from the state house or villa or something for the kind of conduct he had, when he went to receive the Prime Minister of India. And so the video came out and you saw what, just imagine. So I don't even understand, what was that all about? Couldn't you wait, allow him to pass? To the extent you even had to enter between him and his security, and it's just something else. There was someone that said that Wike is lucky that it's not like the American president that he tried to brush off like that, otherwise that they fulfill it will become story, no be any this is somewhere like in short, yeah. I don't even know what to think of this because man, this video is just something. What was it? What is it that he was even see the work that he's working? What is it that he was hurrying to? And first of all, the way he bowed to him, recently, Wike heard they always dig ground. There's a particular video of his where Tinubu was coming back from somewhere, as usual, and people no get job, they were all lined up to go and welcome him, and then you see him almost as if he wants to use his head to hit the floor. Almost as if he wants to use his head to hit the floor. It's just seeing this one. He bowed to him, and is it so much in a hurry that you couldn't wait for him to enter? Just wait by the side. To then say you have to enter in between brush, put your hand in your pocket, and was walking away. They did so. I don't even understand. So when you're going for this kind of a thing, even if you don't know how everything is, what was there, it doesn't take much from you. Ask people around, but the people who are used to protocol, ask them, say, okay, how do I do this thing? Maybe if I've never received a head of state before, how is the reception? What are the things that I need to do? And even if you feel like you can't even ask people, you can easily go on Google, go on YouTube, go and put it down. You will see there'll be something to tell you this is what to do. If you can't even do that matter, go to on your WhatsApp at the top there's an AI this thing. They ask it the question, how do you receive, head of states and stuff like that? But this whole embarrassment and stuff. But anyway, what am I even talking? Even the Tinubu himself, is he not an embarrassment? So what is it actually, that I'm talking about here? Just seeing how the whole, I'm just trying to see some of the comments, that people had over that whole this whole situation that had gone on. Then this one said, can you for a second imagine how life would have been if Wike was not educated? Just look, no etiquette, no manners, nothing, just regular.
And Fayoshe's brother has lent his voice in calling out Wike for some of the things Wike is doing in this country that he feels are so bad, especially when it has to do with the judiciary. I want you to take a look at what Fayoshe's brother said about Wike. Just take a look for yourself.
My brother, teachers dey Abuja we no get house. Nurses dey Abuja we no get house. Doctors dey Abuja we no get house. They no build house for them. They no build quarters for teachers. They no build quarters for for doctors. Now judges, then they build house for. Judges where they just increase their salary by 300%. Judges where they just gave them palliative worth about 30 billion. Na them then they build house for. Na them then they give jeep. My brother, make we no deceive ourselves. That one na open bribe. That one na inducement. Beggars they Abuja where they are homeless. You didn't build homeless estates where people where they homeless go they stay. But judges now them deserve houses and jeeps. That one na bribery and corruption. And we know where this bribe they go. We know why these houses are important.
Hello and welcome to today's episode. We're unpacking a story that has taken Nigeria's political scene by storm, a bizarre and embarrassing diplomatic incident involving the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the latter's historic visit to Nigeria. Reports suggest that Wike, in a moment of disorientation, shoved PM Modi during a formal engagement at Aso Rock. Yes, you heard that right. The drama doesn't end there. Wike has reportedly blamed the incident on an ongoing battle with diarrhea. But how credible is this explanation? Let's dive in. Now let's set the scene. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Nigeria marked the first by an Indian leader in 17 years. This was a momentous occasion, meant to bolster ties between two important global players. Modi was welcomed with pomp and ceremony, and President Bola Tinubu even conferred him with the prestigious Grand Commander of the Order of Niger, a recognition of his contributions to strengthening bilateral relations. But this historic visit took an unexpected turn when Wike's behavior became the center of attention. A video clip that has since gone viral shows the FCT minister appearing confused and unsteady while escorting the Indian delegation. At one point, Wike stiffened, as though preparing to salute, only to abandon the motion awkwardly. Moments later, he shoved PM Modi aside as he squeezed through a small opening between the Indian leader and another aide. His gait was visibly unsteady, his movements erratic. The video left Nigerians embarrassed and the global community puzzled. So what exactly happened? Wike's explanation for this diplomatic blunder has left many scratching their heads. Sources within the presidency claim that the minister blamed diarrhea for his erratic behavior. According to reports, Wike said he had been battling an intense bout of diarrhea for weeks and was in urgent need of a restroom at the time of the incident. This, he claimed, accounted for his haste and lack of coordination. But how believable is this excuse? Critics argue that Wike's actions during the incident suggest there's more to the story. Let's not forget that this is not the first time Wike has come under fire for his controversial behavior. Over the years, his alleged issues with alcohol have become an open secret in Nigerian politics. Many observers believe that his demeanor during Modi's visit is consistent with someone under the influence. Let's look back at Wike's history with alcohol. As governor of Rivers State, he was accused multiple times of indulging in excessive drinking, even while on duty. His predecessor, Rotimi Amechi, famously alleged that Wike spends 50 million naira weekly on alcohol, a staggering figure that sparked widespread criticism. In one particularly memorable instance, Wike himself admitted to drinking a 40-year-old whiskey during a live broadcast, while his party members protested against Tinubu's presidential election victory. This reputation for heavy drinking has fueled speculation that alcohol, not diarrhea, was to blame for Wike's behavior at Aso Rock. In fact, his critics argue that Wike's drinking habits have often influenced his erratic and confrontational style of politics. From fiery outbursts at political adversaries to public altercations, Wike's conduct has often been described as reckless, a trait many attribute to his alleged dependency on alcohol. But here's where things get even more complicated. Wike's diarrhea excuse doesn't align with statements made earlier by his media aide, Lire Olayinka. In a public response to the viral video, Olayinka denied any misconduct on Wike's part. He claimed the minister fulfilled his duties perfectly, escorting PM Modi from the airport to his hotel and then to the presidential villa. At no point in the statement was diarrhea mentioned. So why the sudden shift in narrative? Is Wike scrambling to avoid disciplinary action, or is there more to the story? The presidency is reportedly debating whether to issue Wike a formal query. While President Tinubu has yet to make a final decision, Insiders suggest that the incident has caused significant embarrassment within the villa. After all, this was a high-profile diplomatic event, a rare opportunity to showcase Nigeria on the global stage. Instead, the focus has shifted to a minister's erratic behavior and questionable excuses. Meanwhile, the public reaction has been swift and unrelenting. Social media is buzzing with memes and commentary, with many Nigerians expressing outrage over Wike's continued tenure despite repeated controversies. Some have called for his resignation, arguing that his actions have tarnished Nigeria's international image.
So guys, like you can
Others,
see, this
however,
report says that
see
Wike
this as
is
yet
begging the
another
presidency
example
not
of the
to
political
punish him
class being
for
held to
shoving the
different
Indian
standards,
prime minister.
where
He's
accountability
blaming
is
it
rarely
on diarrhea
enforced.
for alcohol-laced rage inside Aso Rock. So possibly he has realized that something actually went wrong. You know, when one is under the influence of something, you might not even know what you are doing. You know, possibly he was actually drunk and he didn't notice, you know, what he did. But when he came to, possibly he has even seen this video and now he's reacting that, okay, yes, something happened, but he was having diarrhea on that day. So guys, apart from this, you know, you can see that there is tension. He might be worried if the Tinubu's government is going to fire him. Don't forget that so many people have been calling on the president, especially those of them from the north, are saying that the Tinubu's government should sack Wike.